In this video, I break down 5 tips you probably haven't considered yet when it comes to getting started on Twitch. Here we go. Tip number 1, just get started. If you don't have an account already on Twitch, go to twitch.tv, make an account. If you don't have OBS, download OBS. That will get you started in the beginning. If you're on PS4, Xbox is going to be a little bit different for you. Xbox is harder to get onto Twitch. PS4 has an app that you can stream directly to Twitch. But as you know, it's possible to get consoles up pretty quick. And if you want a video on that, comment below and let me know. But otherwise, once you got the account, you got OBS started, you literally can create a scene, add a game capture, and just start streaming. I do recommend getting a good mic, good webcam, so people can get to know who you are, and all in all, you have a better interaction. If you don't have a mic, you may not be able to interact with chat directly with your voice, but there's still always chat. There's always other ways to get started. Tip number 2, build an audience. Start getting out there, start meeting people. If you don't have friends already, get some friends. If you don't know how to make friends, just start saying hi, how are you? Trust me, you'll figure it out. You don't have anyone that can watch your streams for you now, ask friends and family. The greatest way to start networking is just to get out there, make real relationships with people, get into other people's streams, support them, get them to know who you are. Stay active in the community on Twitch and on Discords. That will help you so much, you have no idea. And it's not so much you're trying to get someone to watch you and who you are, but you're trying to build a larger network of people that know who you are and what you do. It's not so much that you're trying to get those people to come watch you, but it's more about having those people be aware of who you are, be your friend, and have a positive attitude towards you. Whereas someone who actually might have the time to watch you or want to watch you might get recommended by them. You never know what might happen. Never go in a relationship where you just have the objective of trying to get them to be a viewer of yours. That is never what you want to do. You do not want to build that rapport with a person where there's some sort of number or object for you. Your goal should be to learn who they are, make friends with them, and just put yourself out there as a positive person. A lot of people don't consider that now you're a media personality. You have to present yourself with a level of respect. Respect for yourself is going to get you respect from others, and therefore it's going to build your value as a personality, as a person, and give you so much more to offer Twitch community as a whole. Most of the people that watch each other on Twitch aren't just random viewers. A lot of streamers have large chats consisting of other streamers who are just out there to support in their free time. Building an audience is one of the most difficult things you can do on Twitch. It's basically one of the largest factors people care about when it comes to starting a Twitch channel. I don't recommend you care so much about your viewership. It's important to try and build an audience actively, but it's more important to try and build relationships. Tip number 3, build your content. They say content is king. You have no idea how much this is true. Ways you can build your content: improve on your overlays, write scripted streams, write scripted responses to certain things so you have your ideas collected in an organized manner to present the audience at large. Use question of the days. Question of the days can present a situation where people can just come in and start talking. They don't have to see what was going on in chat earlier. They don't have to do anything, and everyone is going to know what they're talking about because it's going to be in the title and it's going to be the question of the day. It's going to bring people into the conversation as they join the stream, and it's going to offer you more interactivity to your stream as a whole. Offer subs, regulars, and followers different perks. Get them to come back and want to be involved in your stream. Play games with viewers, play games with subscribers. Do whatever you got to do so your audience feels involved. I personally use a chat command store where they can come in, they can submit points that they get from watching my stream to play sounds in the stream and kind of build a more interactive, fun time for everyone involved. Sometimes, it comes out of nowhere for me, especially if I haven't started talking, I just started streaming. Maybe no one's talked for a while. They can scare me. A lot of things can happen. Actually had somebody sub yesterday and it just totally caught me off guard. I was in the middle of a monologue in a big motivational speech, and it's just like, it comes out of nowhere, and you get totally surprised, and it's quite an enjoyable experience for everybody involved. Tip number 4, don't try to become ninja overnight. I know a lot of people, they get started, they get excited about Twitch, they want to be the next big thing, or maybe they just want to make a few extra bucks gaming or something like that. You really can't focus on the money, and you can't even guarantee that you're going to make anything once you start. Kind of difficult to get affiliated. It's definitely a challenge to get partnered. And I think a lot of people think it's possible to do things you really can't do. The way you go about it is you put a schedule together, you commit to that schedule, you change that schedule as need be, but you commit to making a regular appearance on Twitch, and that's how people are going to come to know you. You will present yourself as a person that's committed towards being a streamer, and it's going to bring the respect of other streamers, just people who start to hear about what you're doing. And it's a marathon, not a sprint. All right, guys, my fifth and final tip, get out there and build a social media. Get out there on Twitter, get out there on Instagram, get out there on the Discords. Even Twitch is a form of social media, and I've already said earlier, to build an audience, you have to get out on Twitch. But I recommend you just get out there, get active in those platforms. That's the only way to build followers. It's the only way to improve on your content, is to start producing content in different forms for those social medias. I know I said that was my last tip, but I got one more extra tip for you I wanted to speak about. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I know you want to get started on Twitch, and I know that's everything to you right now. But I want to tell you, don't put your eggs all in one basket. I know you want to get started on Twitch. I know you want to be a streamer. I know you want to play video games and make a living out of it. I know you want to produce content. That's great. And I don't think you shouldn't try it. I definitely think you should try Twitch. You should get started today and you should do it. But I just want you to remember that 6 months to a year from now, you may no longer have any interest in Twitch. You may have failed on Twitch 6, 7 times. Heck, you might be successful on Twitch and you just might fall out. You might lose that passion for it. But that's no reason to quit or give up. There's always going to be something that you're going to find that you're going to have passion and interest in. Because that might bring you to finding your passion. It might bring you to finding something that you're interested in, or a person that you may not have met before. And that person might introduce you to an opportunity to get you to where you know what you want to do with your life. Things might change, and I just don't want you to think that Twitch is the end all be all. My name's Oren Atreyu. I stream Mondays and Tuesdays, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time till about 8 o'clock. If you like this content, subscribe over here. Our most recent video, otherwise, will be over here. Thanks, and take it easy. Field will bring the respect. Will bring the respect.